Sergeant Travis Cook with the Hardin County Sheriff's Office. I'd like to talk to you today about an incident we had on June 7, 2023, around 20:45 hours. Dispatch got a call for service on a domestic here in the county, and as the call taker's taking the information, the party on the other line said one of the involved parties is outside with several long guns, several handguns, and is waiting for deputies to respond so he could eliminate the threat. This gentleman lives on a dead-end cul-de-sac. It's a new neighborhood with no real concealment, no real cover. As the first deputy gets ready to turn onto this cul-de-sac, he takes 2 rounds. Fortunately for him, he realizes what's going on. He backs up to where he thinks he's got a tactical advantage or a safe point. As he's exiting the vehicle, he takes 2 more rounds, one striking the ground next to the deputy, the other one striking the radiator of the truck he's driving. At that point, they call dispatch, and dispatch notifies SRT and myself with the Matrice 300. I arrive on scene roughly about 9 o'clock. It's getting dark now, and we do a quick briefing, and I put the bird in the air, and I'm going to fly a couple streets over, and we're going to try to put eyes on this gentleman. So this gentleman has a 2-story house, new construction. It's kind of a bi-level setup where it's got a bottom and a top, and to the side of it, it has an attached 2-car garage. As I fly over and I turn around, I get eyes on him. What he's done, he's taken a tactical advantage inside this garage door. So he's got an AR-15 slung across his chest with a 100-round drum mag on it, and he would just take peeks out the side of that garage to see what was approaching. Once I'm on scene and I'm watching for a little bit, he would move from the garage to the bedroom above the garage. Now he's got a really good tactical advantage because now he's up in a high point vantage as the deputies are trying to approach. So we're flying for 2-3 hours and trying to get intel on this guy. And as the whole time I'm flying, or deputies or troopers are responding, he's just taking random shots at whatever's moving. So whether it's a police car, units on the ground, or the drone. Once SRT formulates their plan of attack, they get in position. We're going to approach the building, the home. I'm going to fly overwatch for those guys as they approach. They're going to take the Bearcat and they're just going to run right to the front door, and they're taking another armored vehicle and they're running right to the back door. Well, as I'm flying overwatch, he takes that AR and he, again, 100-round magazine, he just unloads that magazine on the drone, striking it 5 times. First round takes the H-20 off. I try to switch over to the drone camera just to see what's going on. The next round goes into the right rear. The next round goes through the left landing gear arm, through and through. The next round hits the locking mechanism on the right front prop arm, and it actually unlocks the prop arm, and the prop arm swings back. The last round goes through the left front prop into the left front prop motor, disabling it. Locks that motor up. By that time, I've switched over to the FPV camera, and the drone is just counter-rotating to the ground. I'm getting all kinds of warnings: low altitude, damage, uncontrolled flight, you name it, I'm getting those warnings. And the drone is just counter-rotating. It comes straight down. So at the time he hit me, I was 96 feet out from the property and 124 feet in the air. And as you can see, for I guess a 124-foot fall, the Matrice held up very well. So if it wasn't for the Matrice 300, we would never had any good avenue of approach on this gentleman. Unfortunately for us, we took 5 rounds to the drone. We lost a Matrice 300 that day, but obviously the small investment we make on a drone versus human life, there's no comparison there. So if we can save someone's loved one, or we can save a fellow officer, we'll give up a drone all day long. So again, without the Matrice 300, we would have never had a tactical advantage on this guy.